was a Taz mark. I bought into the fact this guy is the baddest man on the planet. Now, what did you guys all think of that gimmick? Because here you all knew him. Taz is, I'm bigger than Taz. Taz not an imposing man, but I thought the way he was booked, which had to be a 100% gimmick. You know, I'm watching him. He chokes out 911 in a couple seconds. Al was a big motherfucker. Paul Varlin's he beats, but I've heard that was because Missy Hyatt offered to blow him or something like that. I don't know if that's true, but you know, here's this guy, and he's now you find out he's 100% gimmick. He's not a tough guy. I mean, how did that work? How did they pick and make him such a gimmick tough guy that everybody bought into?
Because he was always, well, he was never mean to me. I'm gonna definitely say that. But I mean, there were some guys told me some really strange stories that he would be extremely mean to them. And I would be like, I don't understand. Like, he's not that way to me. I mean, I didn't realize he was that way. I'm not going to mention names, but I remember somebody had told me that he would tell this one person, like, I want to kill you tonight. Like, I'm going to kill you. You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck, man? Seriously? Like, that's, first of all, you're in Philadelphia, and if that's going to happen to anybody, you ain't the one that's going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're a New Yorker, so forget about it. But yeah, I heard he used to be really mean. He is a good judo guy, you know, and he does have really nice suplexes. I mean, when I worked an angle with him when he was the Tasmaniac, and then I worked an angle with him when he was Taz. And that's when I had the TV strap and I dropped it to Mikey because Taz interrupted the match, cost me my match. Well, I lost the TV strap. So then I started the new angle with Taz as Taz. First time I did an angle with him, I beat him 1, 2, 3, right in the middle of the ring, over. You know, they were building me up to put the TV title on me at the time. So the new Taz, I had no problem working because we had worked together before and it was easy. But then he started doing this one, you know, half arm suplex, half, you know, I think it was a half Nelson suplex. And, you know, I'd go with it, of course, but he still couldn't get me over. And I'm only 5'9", you know, I'm still taller than he is. So I'm always landing like this, you know what I mean? You know, my arms and my forearms and shit. And I'm like, look, enough's enough, you know? And I remember I was in the locker room the one night and we were all hanging out in the back and we were all lined up. I don't know. We've never really done that before. So I really didn't get it. But Paul was just going over the whole show and how's it going to be and blah, blah, blah. By the time he got down to me and Taz, he's like, all right, same thing, you guys, you know, whatever you did, whatever. Same thing, same finish. No. That's all you heard. You heard silence and then me go, no. And then there was a hush because I said no to Taz. Nobody says no to Taz. I said, no, man, it ain't happening. Not that fucking finish. Tired of it. I already broke my fucking neck and now you're fucking throwing me on my neck. I said, even if I jump, you can't get me over. Okay? Change it. End the fucking story. And I said it just like that, walked away. It's his job, ain't my job. But you put me in that fucking half Nelson motherfucker, it's over. It ain't happening. So that's when he came up with his finishing tap out, choke, whatever it was called.
Atahajime.
Yes. He came up with that, and that's what he started using. And he honestly thought in his mind that he'd be able to beat up 911. Do you believe that?
No, not for a second. I don't know 911. I wouldn't fight 911. That's a legitimate monster of a human being.
Bro, we're getting low on time, so I'm going to make this real short. 911 ain't no regular guy that goes in the gym and works out. He's a farm boy, okay? He's a 6'8", 6'9", 400 plus pounds of fucking muscle, okay? Because he works on a farm. He picks up refrigerators and tosses them. You know what I'm saying? Like he could jump on a bench and he don't even have to work out, not even warm up and put 500 pounds on him. He will put that up easily. Okay, that's the kind of power this man has. And when back in the day when Taz was saying, I'm going to kick his ass, I'm like, are you insane, bro? Like me, I'd have to shoot him, okay? That's how big and strong he is. I'm not going to fight him. I'm not stupid. I said, dude, he'll fucking flick you off like a mosquito off his arm. If you grabbed his arm, he would just like flick you in the head and you'd fall. I don't think you understand how powerful this person is. You know what I'm saying? It just got out of hand for a little while. And that's why I'll end it with this. When Rob Van Dam said, pick a hand, nobody picked a hand. And when Rob says that, that means you're going to get smacked by one of them. You know what I'm saying? Now, for Rob, the coolest motherfucker out there, to say that to somebody had to be a mean person with a bunch of people. You know what I mean? At the time. I think the gimmick was going to his head.